Very good evening, Deepika and Ankit, and I welcome you both in speaker interview series of AI Test Fest 2026, which is the second edition of AI Test Fest happening on 9th May at Nagarro Gurugram office. So welcome you both. So Ankit, I would request you to please introduce yourself a bit so that we can proceed with the talk ahead.
Thanks, 𝐓𝐻, for the opportunity. And I am Ankit Maheshwari, working as Associate Principal Engineer in Nagarro with over 14 years of experience in automation testing. I have spent most of my career building automation framework, and now I'm excited about the next leap, which is AI-driven autonomous testing. So what fascinates me is how agentic AI can understand requirement, generate tests, execute them, and even analyze failures. So essentially, redefining the entire SDLC. So now we would an AI test fest on which is happening on the 9th of May. We would be talking about how AI-based retry analyzer optimize the unnecessary retries of test cases. So yeah,
Okay.
that's it from my end.
Thank you, Ankit. Deepika.
Yeah, hi Abhay, and yeah, again, thanks for this opportunity. So it's always a great to be part of a test space, like test space. So previously also, like we have, we were there as a speakers, and this year also we were there. So we feel really fortunate for that. So coming to my intro, so like I am Deepika. I'm having around 13 years of experience as a QA engineer. So most of my experience is in building and scaling the automation solutions across web, app, mobile, and like end-to-end testing. So like my throughout my career, my focus was has been on like improving the release quality and efficiency through the automation, and most recently, like we have started leveraging AI to solve the challenges like the flaky test cases, test optimization, and how we can utilize the AI to make our execution very intelligent, right? So I'm
Yeah.
particularly interested in driving the automation first approach, I can say, by combining the strong QA fundamentals with the emerging AI capabilities. So as Ankit has mentioned, so the same thing, like we want to reduce we want to optimize our test case cycle, so that's why we are coming up with the solution. Like we will be presenting the topic on how we can optimize our test execution by reducing the retries. Like for every time
Yeah.
we give the random retries for a test case which are flaggy, but like our solution will analyze the each test case and will see like does the test case really need a retry or not. If it doesn't need a retry, we will not going to give it a retry. So it will optimize not only the solution, not only the test case time, but it will be like optimizing the resources also.
Okay. Great. So as you are saying that you will be seeing that whether the retry is required or not. This puzzled my mind because if there is a feature which is in your test suite and some or other way we need to retry. Retry means we need to rerun that particular scenario, right? If it is needed, we need to rerun. Why we need to remove it? Means maybe I am wrong by in understanding this particular thing.
You are on mute, Deepika.
Sorry. Yeah, consider there are 10 test cases, Abhay. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the 10 test cases, consider there are 5 flaky test cases. Okay. And apart from 5 flaky test cases, means which are passing and which are failing intermittently, there are 5 flaky test cases. And there are 2 more test cases which really have a bug. Okay. So those test cases will anyways it's those test cases anyways it's going to fail even if you retry or even if you are not retrying it. Okay. But what we will do in the real time, so we'll give that retry as true for all the test cases. Like for example, out of 10 test cases, we'll give the retry for all the test cases. So
Okay.
what will happen is like it will retry like even the failed test cases, like the test
Yeah, the
cases which
flaky
really
ones
have,
only. Oh,
yeah, so which
the
really have the bug,
the
so those
okay.
also will run, right? So
Okay.
but our solution will see like if it is failing again and again, right? So there is really a fix, like we have to fix the test cases. It's not a flaky one, so we have to retry, I mean we have to make the retries off that. Okay, and we have to keep the retries which are really flaky.
And how does those test cases would be derived? It is from human or AI?
So
The test suit design thing, how you guys are doing, it is the human made or you are generating the test cases from AI tools only?
so like our solution will work on the existing framework, so like
Okay.
it's kind of a plug and play solution
Okay.
we are having. So we have there is
Nice.
the existing framework, so whether they have written it manually or through UI, right? So just they have to plug our framework. It will give you the solution that how many test cases you have to retry and how many you have to off the retry.
Okay, okay, understood. So the thing is, with AI, what how we define that whether the testing is getting redefined or just the we are expecting that Ankit automation is getting redefined. How what do you say? Just testing is getting redefined or automation is getting redefined in the era of AI?
I think both. When we are redefining, we are we will say the complete STLC is being redefined using AI,
Yeah.
from generating requirement, from reading the requirement and then generating the design test case, and then out of those design test cases the test script generation, and then generating the reports, and then we would talk about the AI to try analyzer. So it would be like end-to-end
So so in
solution.
the era of AI, the human efforts will be reduced or it will
Reduce.
be increased with time in the longer span, if you see.
uh, I foresee the reduced in manual effort as well as human efforts, but there will be here and there will be tweak in
Yeah.
getting it corrected when the output generated by AI. So
Okay. Okay.
always, yeah.
Thank you for this technical things. Let's go little bit personal things like so apart from technical, what do you do on a day-to-day basis for yourself? Like you enjoy doing testing, everyone enjoys doing. What else do you enjoy doing, like at home, at other places, or in office if you get few hours of free time? How do you spend that?
Uh, on daily basis, I play with my child, and whenever I get time, I go and play cricket. I play basketball, and for
Okay.
my personal thing, I enjoy playing guitar. Enjoy doing meditation. So that's all about me.
Okay, Deepika, you.
So, actually, most of the times, like I love traveling. Like even short ride, a small ride of an half an hour will make me tension free. Like the whole day, we used to have a lot of mental stress. Like the evening, that half an hour drive or a short walk, like that's the that half an
Mental
hour I
stress
have for
because of timelines.
because of timelines, because of work, because of multitasking.
So timelines, if mental stress is cause timeline causing the mental stress,
Yeah.
I always ask a question with the new age leaders like you and me. I am also getting into the leader shoes. So the leaders under which we have worked, right? Now we are stepping in the shoes of leaders, right? So are we are defining testing via AI. Are we not defining the leadership that this mental state and this thing should go? Are we not learning from European people?
I think that culture is not at in India, Bhai, because like see, I can say like we are at the very last stage of ladder, right? Above us, there are lots of peoples. Like even we are going to be a leader, but like I think above us, like there are lots of leaders who have the timelines defined. You have to give this today.
So
You have
is
to give
it
this today.
over committing to the clients?
um, it's not overcommitting to the clients. It's
From my
like when.
fresher days, if I remember my fresher days, I
Mhm.
always said that when I'll become leader or my age people will become leader, we will redefine these things. But sorry to say, my friends are becoming leader. I am seeing that people are following those things only. They are not redefining the leadership.
Right. The problem here is I can say that's a problem in IT. Like once we grow, our pressure will not reduce, so it keeps on growing. So that expectations, right? So expectations keeps on growing. So when I joined as a fresher, I had only one task, that to design and
Yeah,
execute. But
yeah.
now I have to scale the framework. I have to work on an RFP. I have to take the interviews. I have to coach the mentees, right? So like there are 2 to 3 mentees who are assigned under me. So that also we have to do. Apart from that, the other like ad hoc tasks from and
I
we
think
can't say
in
no.
our conferences, we should also have a session for redefining the leadership.
Yeah.
We should redefine in the era of AI from leadership purposes or correct me if I'm wrong, Ankit. We should redefine. We should not be a serious face
Correct,
always like we are the
correct,
leaders and we have lots
correct,
of things, lots of
correct,
stake in on our head, and then we should be a serious person. We should be jolly as we were
correct,
freshers, right? Don't you
correct,
think
correct,
so?
correct. I think we have stopped thinking in that manner and we have taken things very seriously. You were correct, Abhay. So we should redefine it.
Let's join hands and do something for the community and via these conferences and meetups, redefining the leadership. We are the new age leaders. We need to redefine these things. If